Hi guys, I'm here with Pam Rabbit, who
Hello.
is one of the Czech finalists. Hi Pam.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
What can you tell us about yourself and about your music career so far for the very start?
Well, I would say that music is a part of me from like the moment that I started to walk. That was the moment when I started to like take all the attention. I needed the attention. I started to sing. I started to like sew these little like dresses for me and put on like a whole show for my family. So I was super annoying. And yeah, I was like, everybody hated me. And then my mom was like, okay, I'm just gonna send you to a school, right? Like a music school. So I started to like study music, and until now, actually right now we're in my school. This is my conservatory. So till today I study school, so it's my life. It's not like a part of me. It's actual me. And I'm working on my music right now. I have 3 singles out. The last single is my Eurovision song, right? And that's kind of it. I just wanna keep on working. Last year I was with Mikolas Josef, as a vocal singer, and it was so beautiful that I just said I want to go to Eurovision myself, you know. So yeah, that's kind of it.
How was your whole experience in Lisbon?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It was, it was such an experience because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if I
With
should...
Eurovision, always expect the unexpected.
Yeah, exactly. It's like boom. And then I came there and I'm like, wow, this is look nice. Okay, the tree does good. And then I met new people, like friends, you know, just another vocalist. Then Miki's assistant is now my best friend, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. And I met so many new people and made friendships. I experienced the whole Eurovision, and you've been there, so you know what I'm talking about. It's so huge, and the energy is just, I don't think I can even explain it. It's just super friendly. It's super like, something is there, you know. I just feel like when I went there, it just sparkles around. And even though I was just backup singer, I felt so nice, and like every other country was super friendly to us. So I just felt this connection with whole Europe, and that was really nice.
Did you make any good friends with any of the other singers or any of the other backing singers whilst you were there in Lisbon? And do you keep contact with them still?
Yeah, as I said, now I'm best friend with Mikolas' assistant, and the other backup singer that was there with me. She was super sweet. We were together in a room. So we were just, and she was so girly. I mean, I am girly, but I can be really tomboyish, you know, like. But she was just 100% girly, you know, and I enjoyed it so much for the 14 days. Like every time I came through, she's like, I don't know if I should wear this. Should I wear this? Pam, should I wear this? I'm like, yeah, it should be beautiful. No, I'm not gonna wear this. Like, and
did you ask for the same kind of advice from her as well, or?
No, I mean, no, because I'm not gonna listen to her advice anyway. So I just don't. But she helped me many times. But I just enjoyed her girliness, you know. So till today I'm her friend, and she's a theater, like she's a theater actor, musical actor, and she's beautiful. So I love her. Yeah.
How did you decide to enter the competition this year, and with this particular song, did you have it written especially for Eurovision, or did it just happen to be the one that you sent in?
No, this song wasn't made for Eurovision. Actually, I had another song that I was like, I would like to send this song to Eurovision. It was more like, you know what, just make it danceable and make it me. That's it. That was my like thing.
What is you? Now, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah. So me, I think I have these 2 sides of me right now. At least I'm 21, so I'm still looking for myself. I'm still like trying to find who actually I am. And right now, I would say I'm just some kind of funk person. You know, this person that I love to bring joy into people's life. Even though when I don't feel like the best, what makes me feel good is to make people smile. You know, to just make them feel good. This energy, I'm gonna feel them. No. This energy.
Be careful.
She did. So that kind of makes me happy, but at the same time I have some kind of a part of me that is very serious, that is like very that is thinking about very serious things. So I would say you can actually see it in my music, like the song Try that I released. You can actually see my serious side, the side that's angry, the side that wants to talk about things. And then with Easy to Believe you can see my side that just wants to have fun and wants to love like everybody. And I think this is who I am right now. So when I do a song, I have to choose which person I'm gonna be today. Am I gonna be angry and tomboy? Am I gonna be like, you know? So yeah. But the song for Easy to Believe, I had another song.
Okay.
But Czech TV picked this song that wasn't like ready. That wasn't made for Eurovision at all. It was just like a song I wanted to put on my album.
Okay.
And they liked it. And
So you sent both songs in?
yeah,
I
sent both. I just sent first this one, the Easy to Believe, just like to be like, I'm here, don't worry, I'm here, I'm gonna prepare song. And then I sent the actual one I wanted to use.
Okay.
And they were like, we don't like that. Like, right? And they liked the first song, and I trust the crowd, because sometimes when you're writing music, you always love your music, right? You
Yeah, of
always
course.
feel like this was the best song. But you have to trust the crowd,
Yeah.
what people say, and if they like it, it's probably a good song.
Yeah.
So I trusted them, and I made a music video for it, which is like I wanted to support LGBT in Czech Republic, because it's really not good here. I mean, it's not bad. It started to be better, but it's not good. And even like our president doesn't really he doesn't want people to marry each other, like if they're gays and all that. And I don't support that. I want people to be themselves. If you want to marry that person, just marry that person. Like why not, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like if we start to talk about it more in music, it's like music is connected to everybody. So I'm gonna try it. It was a risk. I got some haters that were like, saying some really bad stuff about like that don't support LGBT. But I don't.
Haters gonna hate anyway.
Yeah, haters gonna hate. I don't care, I don't care. Oh my god. But it's more like I just want to support my people, and my people are everybody who are standing for themselves, who are like who is this prideful for who they are, and that's what I want. So that's easy to believe.
So you can say that your support towards the LGBT community was your inspiration for writing Easy to Believe?
No, my inspiration for writing Easy to Believe was to support anybody who struggles with loving themselves.
Okay.
That was when I started to write it.
Okay.
It was like if somebody broke your heart and you lost trust in love, don't worry, because there's always going to be somebody who's going to love you, and you can always love yourself. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And that was my main message when I wrote a song, because I don't want anybody to think that if I wrote a song for LGBT, a person who doesn't belong to LGBT can listen to it. It's for everyone.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when we were thinking about music video, my director was like, Pam, I know you, and I know like he knows what I support, what I stand for. And he's like, I think this would be the most fitting thing for you. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Like it was like, but it's a risk, I'm like, yeah, but who cares? Let's do it. I stand for it. I'm gonna risk it. And so right now it's really for everybody who would like to be like, I'm this or I'm that, or I want these shoes, but everybody's gonna hate it, but I love it. So so just be yourself. If you want to walk around sparkly all day long, just walk around sparkly. I don't care.
I mean, that's the sort of thing that normally, let's say, even worse in Eurovision, and the thing that would probably make you different if this is the kind of idea that you would go for stage-wise if you're the one to represent the Czech Republic in Tel Aviv.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I want to go the LGBT way when it comes to staging and all that. But I don't want to seem like, oh, she did it just because of Eurovision, because Eurovision is like LGBT supportive.
Yeah.
I don't want people to think that, because that's not true. And I think I would have to really sit down and be very wise about it. How to use this drag or LGBT or all of that together and make it very tasteful, make it fun, make it danceable. For sure I'm gonna dance. But I don't want it to be cheesy. I don't want it to look, even with the music video, we didn't go over the top, because we wanted to make sure that it's thoughtful. Like if transgender are gonna look at a song, they're gonna feel good, and not like somebody is using them. I don't want that.
Why do you think you should be the one to win this pre-selection and go to Tel Aviv to represent the Czech Republic?
I always say that I never compare myself to anybody.
Okay.
I never do that. But I'm gonna say why I would even ask people to give me this opportunity from Czech Republic, because it's a big thing, to give me the representation. I've been working very hard since on my showgirl, since I was just like this, since I was walking. I even have pictures when I'm I think 3 years old and I have high heels on and my mom put lipstick on me. Like
you got
seriously.
quite high heels on now
Yeah,
as well,
like
so-
seriously, like I have the pic.
Wow.
I'm gonna show you after we end. Like I do, and I've been working very hard, and I think I've been working on my singing technique. I know that I'm able to sing it in a way that I sing it on the recording because I work really hard, and I've been working very hard on my dance skills. I've been practicing since I was 9, and I'm just here to spread love. I'm just here to spread this message, and I'm ready to give everything to represent Czech Republic, you know. And I don't know if I'm the best one. I'm not sure. Like who knows, right?
Yeah.
But I know that I'm the best version of me right now because I worked really hard on it. And if Czech Republic thinks that that's enough for them, which I hope so, I'd be really like a beast fighting for them, you know? Because if there is something I love to do, it's show. I want to entertain people. And I think that is what is Eurovision all about. It's about entertaining 300 million people who are watching that. And I think I can do it, you know? And I feel super humbled about the fact that I'm even here, even at in this 8, because many people try to get here, and they choose me into these 8 people who they would trust to represent Czech Republic, which means so much to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you listen to the other competing songs from the Czech final? And which is the one that you would pick out as your personal favorite, apart from your own song, obviously?
I actually have 2.
Okay.
So
you can have 2.
I think I would sing Space Sushi, because I think staging could be really nice. I'm not sure about Jakub Ondra dancing, but I think with the man you can always come up with something that he doesn't have to dance a lot and somebody can dance next to him. Because if you're a girl and you just put somebody dance next to him, it looks like, hey girl, you know, like you should do something. You know, I hate it when I see like a woman just like, and the girl's next to her just like popping, and she's like, you know, that's not good. But I think man has this like kind of a privilege in this kind that you can just have a swag, you know, and you can just be there, and girls can be dancing next to you, and it looks good. So, and he sings very well live. That's I think very important, because if you can do something,
obviously.
you have to sing good live when it comes to Eurovision, right? And then I really like Jara Vimer, you know, if you heard him. I think his ballad, I said it before, I think it's like the guy who won, Portuguese guy.
Salvador.
Yes, exactly. They look very similar, like really.
With the long hair.
Yes, and even the beard, everything, they just look very similar. And I think what Salvador did, he made this like safe space for everybody, and everybody was just like, you know, quiet, and he made this like calm in your body and everything. And I think Jara would have to really work hard before the Eurovision if they picked him, but I believe that he'd be able to give a good show, or space, you know.
Yeah. What normally inspires you?
What inspires me? Well, that's very difficult, because usually when I write, that's the moment when I need to release something out of me, you know. Is it a pain, or is it too much happiness? Sometimes you're too happy, and you know. I can't do this. I have to be like this all the time, because then I get crazy. My inspiration are my experiences. My inspiration are other people's experiences, and I would say that I really like to look at the stories and just write about it, you know. Like even when I write about Easy to Believe, and I'm like, I say never lie, so who will try to fool, baby? Can't you see you lose when you deny? It's kind of like, it's even about me, right? I used to be in positions when I just like tried to be somebody else, when I thought that person is cool, and I'm gonna do what they say because that will make me cool, which is not true. And I think I realized that if I'm being myself, there's always going to be somebody who's going to hate me. But it's okay, because they hated me for something that I actually am, and that they can change it, and I can stand for it. You know, like, okay, you don't like it, but it's not going to change, baby.
Yeah.
You know?
But also, to be frank, it's not good if everyone loves you. Someone has to be also against it. It's just normal.
Yes, of course. I mean, I don't want everybody to love me, because I don't love everybody too. Like, you know,
absolutely.
it's normal. I just sometimes people write things that they shouldn't, you know, sometimes they really just go to like hurt you.
Mm.
But when somebody does that, I kind of feel sorry if somebody writes something really painful, you know, for you. I feel sorry for them because I know when people write things like this, it's actually that they have some pain inside of them, you know. Nobody just wake up and like, I'm gonna hate today. That's not true. You have to go through something in order to be like, to write really something bad. I don't even say what I want to say, you know. But it's normal. You don't have to like my music. You don't have to like who I am. You don't have to support who I am. It's just that I think everybody should support love and support like variety of people. You know, like if you don't stand for, if you don't like that people are being themselves, I don't think we can be friends.
Yeah.
You know, it's just.
What is going to be your next step? So after this pre-selection and, well, hopefully Eurovision.
Next step. Well, if I get to Eurovision, probably gonna be working really hard on staging and choreography and my singing and everything, right? But even if I get there, or if I don't get there, my plan is to release another single. Like I think I'm gonna do like 5 singles. Now I have 3 out.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like 5, and after that I would like to do EP or maybe album. If like depends on if people are gonna recognize me more, you know. Because I feel like if you just release album of 15 songs and nobody really knows about you, that's kind of a waste of energy. It's not smart at all, and it's a waste of songs. So I would like to go a little bit smarter because these days music business is very different, right? And it's better to release singles than to release the whole album. But also I like to be a little bit old school and I would like to have my own album.
Of course.
You know, it's like, did you check out my album? Did you hear my new album?
Is one of these 2 songs that you mentioned that you want to release, is one of them the one that you submitted to Eurovision as well?
Yes, because I really love that song. It's actually my most favorite song I have ever written. Of course, I've written with my producer. Then I didn't tell that, but in Portugal when I was with Miki, I met a producer, and then I came back to Portugal like 4 or 5 times.
Oh wow!
And we actually wrote together "Easy to Believe," and we wrote this other song we're gonna release. And
what's the title of that one? If it's no secret.
It's called Allegedly.
Allegedly, okay. Sounds interesting.
And it's gonna be danceable. That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm sure Eurovision fans are gonna love it.
I can't wait till everybody go like allegedly.
Well, thank you very much for your time and for doing this interview. And you guys, make sure you follow Pam on all social media and listen to Easy to Believe and vote for her if you love her song the most.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye and have a nice day.
Thanks, Pam.